Hi, first graders. Today I want to talk to you about that letter Y. We've learned that the letter Y says Y, and that's what we've always used that as the sound so far in kindergarten and most of first grade. But today I want to tell you a little bit more about that Y. Y is a special letter. It's actually I like to call it a chameleon, and you'll see my chart right here says Y is a chameleon. If you think about a chameleon, anyone know what a chameleon is? A chameleon is an animal that changes its color. So a Y changes its sound, just like a chameleon changes its color. So if you look on the chart here, we have 4 different colored chameleons. That's because Y can actually make 4 different sounds. And the first sound is that blue sound, that's what we've learned. We've always learned that Y says that Y sound. And when that happens, that Y is going to make that Y sound when it's in the beginning of a word. Okay? Now, I want to skip down to this yellow chameleon. Y can also make the short I sound, and that usually happens when it's between 2 consonants. Today, I want to focus on that green chameleon and that orange chameleon, because those 2 chameleons are making long vowel sounds. So if we look at that green chameleon, the green chameleon shows us that Y can say I, the long I sound. And that's usually going to happen when you see the Y at the end of a 1-syllable word. So if it's a small word, 1 syllable, you see a Y at the end, you should try I. Let's look down at the orange. The orange chameleon over here, that's when the Y is going to make the long E sound. That's going to happen when Y is at the end of a 2 or more syllable word. So if a word has 2 syllables or even more than 2 syllables and there's a Y at the end, you should first try making that Y say E. And we're going to practice right now reading some of those 1-syllable and 2-syllable words that have Y at the end. So if we look down here, okay, many of you probably already know this one, but see we have the Y at the end. It's a 1-syllable word. We don't see vowels anywhere else, making it 2 syllables. So we're gonna go with I because it's a 1-syllable word with Y at the end. So we put it together, I, bye. So let's look at our next one. Y is at the end, 1-syllable word. Think about the sound you're gonna use. Sound it out, put it together, dry. Look at our next one here. Blend. Think of the sound you're going to use. Sky. All right, how about this one? Sound it out. Shy. Let's look now. What's different about this word? Looking at this word, I notice that there's actually another vowel here. We have an A here and then the Y at the end. So that's a clue to me that this is going to be a 2-syllable word. So I'm trying to think of that chart I had as Y as a chameleon. If I have a 2-syllable word, what does that Y do? It's going to make another long sound. Think about what long sound it's going to make. If you said long E, you're absolutely correct. So we have a 2-syllable word. Y is at the end. We're going to say E. So and just before we start, just a little clue here. Remember, when a syllable ends with a vowel, that vowel is going to be long too. So we're going to think about what's going to happen to this A. So sound it out. Put it together. So B-A-B-E. Baby. How about this one? Put it together. T-I-N-E. Tiny. How about this one here? Shady. Shady. How about this one? Remember, I'm going to make that long. That's the end of the first syllable. Slimy. Slimy. I definitely don't want to touch something that's slimy. Okay, now coming down here. These are all the words that we just read. So today we're going to do, you're not going to need a paper or pencil today. I'm going to give you some clues. We did this once before, and you're going to have to try to guess to yourself what word I'm describing. And then I'm going to tell you what it is and see if you got it correct. So your first clue is this is the opposite of huge. Which of these 8 words is the opposite of huge? If you said tiny right here, you are absolutely correct. Take it away. All right, here's your next clue. She couldn't sleep because the baby, oops, I just gave it away. Sorry. We'll try another one. Okay. I saw a cloud in the blank. I saw a cloud in the blank. Did you say sky up here? If you said sky, you were absolutely correct. So we'll get rid of that one. Okay. Your next one. Okay. The new boy in class was very quiet because he was very blank. The new boy in class was very quiet because he was very blank. Did you say shy? If you said shy, you are absolutely correct. And let's do one more. I went for a walk with my kids this weekend, and we saw a frog that was blank. I went for a walk with my kids this weekend, and we saw a frog that was blank. If you said slimy, you're absolutely correct. And that's a true story. We did see a slimy frog this weekend. So I'll get rid of slimy here. So what you're going to do now, friends, is there's a worksheet. And on the worksheet, what you're going to do is you're going to sort the words by what sound the Y is making. I'm going to put the long E is on there, you'll see. The long I is on there. And Y saying, okay? And what's the last one? Do you remember? Remember, Y can also say that short I sound. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 on there for you to see if I can catch you on that one. All right? So I hope you have fun doing your worksheet. When you're done with it, please take a picture of it and upload it up onto your folders today. And if you don't have a printer, again, just write the list on another sheet of paper. All right? I hope you have fun completing the sheet, and I'll see you next week. Bye, friends.